My name is KwanMei, and here is my portfolio. In these summer terms, we had the chance to have IC training. In day 1, we have the practice of the formwork. We first have to make the timber crib. We are marking the positions that we needed to cut. I used the saw to cut the board. You could see that the board had been cut by me. I used the tool to make the board smoothly. I connect the boards with nails by using the hammer. Here is the timber crib. Our group had finally finished the timber crib. Then we need to make the I-shaped formwork. The instructor gave us some information of formwork. We calculate the dimensions of formwork. We use the dimension circulate saw to cut the plywood. We have just finished the nailing of the part of formwork. Then we combine the panels together. Finally, we have finished the installations of formwork. The instructor introduced how the forcework to support the formwork. In day 2, we have the practice of the structural steel work. The instructor introduced the tool of cutting steel to us. That is the machine to cut the steel fastly. That is also the cutting steel machine, but it is safe for us to use. The instructor demonstrates to us how to mark the steel. The instructor demonstrates how to drill the hole in the steel. There is the die penetrate test to test the welds. As it dries, wet penetrate in floor area is observed and a period. The instructor demonstrates the process of welding. You should wear the safety glasses when you watch the welding process. Finally, we have finished the steel work. In day 3, we have the practice of the structural concrete. Our group needs to make the concrete, which is the mixtures of cement and we have just mixed up the cement and water in bucket. Our class prepared 4 different types of concrete. Then we need to concrete the I-shaped formwork. We apply the lubricant to the formwork in order to easily remove. We prepared the material that need to mix afterwards. We are finishing the concreting of I-shaped formwork. In day 4, we have continued to have the practice of structural concrete. There are 4 different types of hardened concrete that we made in day 3. We have the compaction testing for these 4 different concrete. Then we went to remove the formwork of the I-shaped concrete. We finally could obtain the I-shaped concrete. We have the practice of the fixing reinforcements. We finally fixed the reinforcements of the secondary beam. In day 5, we have the practice of NDT and anchoring. We have the conformeter test to locate the reinforcement. Before the rebound hammer test, we need to draw the grid in the concrete. Then we have the rebound hammer test to test the strength of concrete. We had the half-cell potential test to test the degree corrosive of the reinforcement. We need to detect the debonding tile on the wall. There is the photo of the infrared thermographic test. The red part is the debonding tile. Then we have the practice of anchoring. The instructor demonstrates how to drill the hole on the concrete. There is adhesive pack. The instructor shows us the installations of injection adhesive system. There is stop anchor. When installations of stop anchor, we first drill the hole. Then we use the top wrench and apply the required torque. Then we should blow out the dust. We are successful to install the stop anchor. There are the push-in anchor. We are installing the push-in anchor. There are two cases that apply anchoring unsuccessfully. If the anchors are too close in spacings, then the concrete will crack. If the anchor is too close to edge, then it will cause the edge failure of the concrete. In day 6, we have the practice of brickwork and plastering. First, we are having brick layer with structure bond. The instructor demonstrates how to plaster the wall, dividing the wall to be plastered into square and dots. Then, according to the square and dots, to plaster the other part of wall. Then we have the practice of tiling. Using pencil to mark the place that you want to apply the tile. Prepare the cement paste, which is mixtures of cement and water. We need to establish the horizontal temporary support to the wall with the help of the water level. Apply adhesive to the wall and back of the tile. Then we could lay the tile on the wall. There is mosaic tile. Apply adhesive to the back of the sheet of the tile. We are successfully tiling the mosaic tile on the wall. We have the practice of the floor tiling. We prepare cement mortar, which is cement sand. Then we add some water on the floor. We are having the plastering of the floor. Then apply the cement paste and adhesive to the mosaic tile in the floor. It was so happy to finish all the tasks. In day 7, we have the practice of scaffolding. We need to install the steel falsework for support formwork. Screw plates are used if the ground is not level. We need to fix double coupler tightly. We finished the installations the first layer of the falsework. We need to connect the safety rope to a fixture and safety site. We finished the installations of the falsework. There are lateral sides of the falsework. After installations of the forcework was checked by instructor. The instructor checked the leveling of the forcework. The instructor checked whether the double couplers are fixed tightly. I enjoyed the moment with my teammates.